feel like complete shit after eating last night Korean barbecue. And I ate probably pretty close to 3 pounds of meat, no joke. And just woke up this morning feeling like there was a bowling ball in my stomach. So, usually, this is my Get Right Sunday. So, a lot of water is going down. A lot. And kind of working on flushing this crap out and getting myself back on track today because I do not like feeling like this. This is always nice. Coming home to big bag of that and a big bag of my favorite Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's and Kit Kats, all of those. And yeah, they're not for me. It's not my night to have these. So I instead will be partying on with some Italian mineral water. Woo, fun times. All right, so week 10 begins today. My first workout of week 10, which is going to be a doozy of a leg day. Legs and arms today, which means a lot of squatting, some lunging, step ups and curls and tricep extensions and more hammer curls and tons of blood flow going to be happening, lots of burn going to be going on. I'm not having the cravings for, my Saturday nights are the nights. If you watch these videos week to week, you probably have heard me talk about. It's my off meal plan, my off meal, I should say, off plan meal. And, I allow myself something that I want. And, after about the first, few weeks or so of doing this, the cravings have just left. They've been gone. So my energy levels in terms of like food and everything, they're just like even keel. I don't get too high. I don't get too low. But my energy, it's really like sustaining. It's just kind of even keel, which is kind of a nice thing, but it's just been a real, kind of a mind game kind of thing where, when Saturday rolls around, I'm like, all right, I get to have my dinner or whatever. And then I go through this whole thing like every Saturday. Well, what the hell do I want? Because, I don't really crave anything. There's nothing that I'm really looking forward to. And it's the weirdest kind of thing, not having that going on. It's nice, but it just kind of makes me think about, that we're actually not supposed to be craving foods and things like that. Like when we do, it's really a sign of like hormonal imbalances or gut health issues that are going on. Or, we have like a lack of certain nutrients in our body or vitamins, minerals, whatever, things that our body needs. And then when, we kind of get depleted of it, or we get so low, And so we start kind of getting those cravings where our body's really looking for some kind of nutrients and nutrition that it needs. But, we end up getting like the cravings for like the worst kind of foods sometimes, that we shouldn't be eating. But it's really just the body's way of trying to get us to feed it the nutrition that it needs. But when we do, like when we have the nutrients going in that our bodies needs, we don't get the cravings. So, when cravings are not there, it's really a good sign that, our gut, our hormones, our bodies are balanced out pretty well and functioning pretty good. So pretty interesting thing to feel and experience in going through this. So it's kind of where I'm at today. No real cravings for anything, and just back to business as usual for week 10, and getting ready to kick it off. Right, results are in week 10, and this was a good one. I was feeling like from Monday on, I felt a big shift like on Monday in my body. It just definitely was feeling leaner, but you never know what that is. Sometimes, I think I feel leaner, and then, I take measurements and weigh-ins, and sometimes it hasn't changed, or it hasn't changed anywhere near as much as I thought it would. But this one, I just kept feeling it through the week. It felt big. Noticed it in my clothes, like my body in the mirror was looking a bit different. It was noticeable. And by today, results came in. So here's the funny thing. It's kind of similar to last week. My weight was virtually unchanged. So 2 weeks in a row, my weight's down like less than a half a pound, which, it could be water and all that. So it's not really any significant change. And, my body fat doesn't look any different. It's like, slight, decimals of a percent. So really not much there. And these body fat scales are not entirely accurate anyway. So the big thing was taking the tape measure. And that's been the biggest, kind of the biggest thing that reveals changes for me week to week, or that's been revealing it. So weight the same pretty much. Body fat doesn't look to have changed a whole lot, but who knows? We can't really tell. But the tape measure is down 1/2 inch this week. So before, it typically was about 1/4 inch a week. This week, just kind of validated what I was feeling, 1/2 inch down, which is really nice. As I said before, if I can keep the weight on, it just means I'm holding on to muscle, or possibly adding a little bit of muscle as I drop the body fat, and that's like the biggest plus. So I'll take that, definitely. No big changes this week. I had a little bit, higher carbs, and a little bit less fat. And I took one workout day, like one lifting day off. So I was lifting one day less. So instead of 5 days a week of lifting, it was down to 4, which is pretty amazing, because I was feeling, initially a lot of that kind of guilt. Not working as hard, I'm not working as much, I need to do more, but more is not always better, and sometimes what we need is the recovery. If we don't recover, the results suffer. And so this was I'm pretty happy with the changes for this week. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day, going to the water park with the family, enjoy some fun in the sun, get my vitamin D, hopefully get a little color. This weather out here, since we moved out here, it's not quite got the sunshine that I'm used to getting in the summer. So I need to get some color on this skin. Anyway, that's it for week 10. Kind of enjoy the rest of the day, and then business as usual starting tomorrow. Week 11 coming up. Got some before and after pictures finally. So if you've been watching these, you're probably kind of waiting, to see, well, okay, he's talking about it all the time. Let's see what's happening. I'm a little bit, it makes me a little bit self-conscious sharing things like this. I initially was going to wait until about 6 months out, 3 months to 6 months, I should say, before I figured if, I was ready to share these things. But I was looking at the photos and I could definitely see there's a significant change just in the last 2 months, let alone 2.5. So stay tuned at the end of here. I'll post them in before and after where I'm at so far. And, just want to show like that, we can do this stuff. It doesn't matter how old we are. I'm 52, I'll be 53 this year, and it doesn't fucking matter. We can do whatever the hell we want. It's never too late. We're never too old. Life will never be perfect. Shit happens, but I don't want to be the one, that my kids look at who gets old, who can't run around, who can't, do things that I used to do. I don't want to be that kind of role model for them. I want to be the best, the strongest, the absolute fucking awesomest version that I can be of myself. So that's the example I want to set, and that's it for me. So week 10 done in the books, and I'm off to the races.